Let's go ahead and dive into some Week 8 action. With that, we're going to take a look at the Orange of Syracuse taking on the Clemson Tigers, 12 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Tigers are minus 44.5, total 61 and a hook. Now, we are 3-1 in our last 4 MLB tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock Page. We're also hitting at 3-0 in our last 3 extra daily picks on that site as well. And the extra daily pick costs just $2.99. We currently have over 790 members signed up and active on that page. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. Now, Syracuse is just 1-4 on the season, but they did garner a 3-score victory over Georgia Tech in their second matchup of the season. Syracuse actually held the Yellow Jackets scoreless in the fourth quarter en route to their 37-20 victory. They also held the very powerful North Carolina Tar Heels to just 10 total points through 3 quarters of play in their opening game as well. Now, as bad as they've been in certain spots, and believe me, they have been bad, the Syracuse Ball Club, they've successfully covered the number in 2 out of their last 4 ball games. They're 1-1 against the spread in their 2 contests on the road. Now keep an eye out for Taj Harris, who leads the receiving corps with 26 catches for 434 yards and 4 scores. Anthony Quealy also has caught it 15 times for an average of 11 yards per reception. And much to my surprise, the Syracuse defense has gotten to the quarterback 10 times this season, and they have 16 takeaways. That sounds awful high. But anyway, linebacker Michael Jones has 3 interceptions on the season, 37 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries. Even the kicker, Anthony Schmidt, he's converting on 92% of his PATs and connected on 5 of 7 field goal attempts. Now, they're taking on a Clemson squad who failed to cover the number against the likes of Wake Forest and Virginia. And as good as this offensive line is, and believe me, they are talented, quarterback Trevor Lawrence has been sacked 7 times, so you can get to him. Now, total-wise, 3 out of Clemson's previous 4 contests stayed under the total of 61.5 points, throwing out the Georgia Tech game. Meanwhile, 3 out of Syracuse's last 4 contests stayed under that number themselves. Give me the Orange of Syracuse plus 44.5, keeping it close, and the under 61.5 in that game. Guess the books are thinking massacre in that one. But anyway, before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick time out and welcome you to the video. Got some lines of personal leans out for college football week 8. But before we dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, just got to quickly remind you once again that we are 3-1 in our last 4 MLB tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock Page. We're also 3-0 in our last 3 extra daily picks on that site as well. And the extra daily pick costs just $2.99. We currently have over 790 members signed up and active on that page. And if you want to join them and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. And moving on, we're going to take a look at Notre Dame Pitt, 3:30 p.m. Eastern start time. The Irish are the 10-point favorite. Total's 44, juice to the over. The Pitt Panthers